My name is Ihoma and I am testifying from Houston, Texas. I am here to give my testimony of healing and restoration. On October 13th, 2023, I went for my annual cervical screening. I make it a point of duty to make sure that I get my screening done every year. And this particular year, I got my cervix checked. A sample was taken to the lab for further examination. A week and a half later, on the 24th of October, my doctor called me back and she gave me the results of my test. She said everything looked perfect, my blood work came out well, but that there was one problem. She told me that my pap smear came back abnormal. Pastor Jerry, I was surprised because all these years everything had been fine. I kept wondering, what is this strange affliction? Where did this come from? Pastor Jerry, when I got off that phone, I rejected that report. I told God, this is a negative health report. This report does not belong to me. I reject it. I started putting it on the altar of God. I started praying over that report. Anytime you would tell us to bring out our negative reports and raise it up, I will bring it out and raise it up. I printed a copy, I put it in my Bible. Anytime you told us to write 7 things that we didn't want to see, Pastor Jerry, I will write it down. I kept declaring it on the altar of God. I kept rejecting it. I kept praying against it. Because of that abnormal result, the second time they scheduled me for a biopsy. That biopsy was scheduled for November 15th, 2023. I went back. As I was preparing for the biopsy, I was laid on the table. I said my prayers, I put my mantle on my lower abdomen, and I kept declaring to the word that what they saw before, they will not see it again. The pharaohs they saw before, they will not see it again. I held on to that word. As the doctor was looking, in my mind, I kept declaring what God cannot do does not exist. Pastor Jerry, as this doctor was looking, this is a doctor of over 30 years, a gynecologist that has seen it all sorts of wombs, cervix, all women of all different problems. He kept looking at my cervix. He told me he's not seeing anything, that everything looks normal. Hey God, Pastor Jerry, that was the first word of assurance that I got. But then I did not relent. I kept putting it on the altar of God. And I told God that since the doctor has not seen anything, that if it is truly confirmed that I am healed, please send your word through Pastor Jerry. Send your word through him. So, my sample was taken back for a final analysis. I was awaiting the results. And within that 2-week period of awaiting the results, I kept praying and telling God that what they saw before, they will not see it again. Pastor Jerry, my word of knowledge came on the 27th of November, 2023. You mentioned cervical dysplasia.
I hear cervical dysplasia. I hear it. Cervical dysplasia. If you are the one, let it be reversed.
The next day, after you mentioned my word of knowledge, at 5 p.m., on the 28th of November. Mind you, my word of knowledge came on the 27th. 5 p.m. of the 28th, the nursing assistant called me and she told me that the results of my biopsy had come back and that my pap smear was normal. Yes, my biopsy was normal. Pastor Jerry, you used to say, how will we shout? Hey! I shouted. I was excited. Pastor Jerry, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for all the amazing things that you're doing for us on this altar, for your sacrifices. May the oil that runs from your head never dry. Thank you.